Welcome once again. I am Anne Elizabeth Hussein, attorney at law, and thank you for being part of this discussion. This is part 4 of my series, Wills and Estates. We are looking at probate, executor, and executrix of the estate, and we are considering the documents that are required to be filed to the High Court registry, and we are considering the documents to be filed at the Guyana Revenue Authority, that is the GRA, to pay the estate duty. Again, if you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe. That's the bell icon for notifications, and like and share, please. The probate speaks to having a will, and you have appointed an executor or executrix. That's the female person, and the executor is the male person appointed or named in the will. When there is a will, we consider it as being probated. And when there is no will, we consider looking at the estate as for terms of an administrator, administratrix. Let us now, the documents will be the same. If not all, or some of the documents will be required. And let us go now to those documents. Most important documents for the application for letters of probate or administration, application to pay estate duty. What happens is that the documents would mirror each other because it's a replicated process. You will see the link below for estate duty, and you will be able to understand or follow what I'm speaking about. You would always require the death certificate of the deceased. It's either a certified copy or a copy. You will require the will. It can be registered or not registered. You require a valuation report. This document is for the GRA. It deals with the determination of the value of the property on the date of death of the deceased persons. You can also deal with subdivision also in the valuation report because the land has to be surveyed. You can also have to have a TIN certificate. I'm skipping this one. I'll come back to that one. A TIN certificate, when you're paying estate duty, you are required to have your individual PIN as well as a TIN for the estate as well. So 2 certificates you're issued, and you're required to provide certain documents to obtain your TIN number and the estate number. The estate number should require only the death certificate. And however, it seems to be a complicated process and a kickback for actually paying your estate duty and processing the land. Get on with the administration. When you are completed paying your estate duty, you will be issued a proper officer certificate, and the proper officer certificate will be attached to this application, the application for letters of probate or administration. You will need the birth certificates. You may need birth certificates depending on your relationship to deceased. You will need a deed poll depending on name changes. You will need a marriage certificate depending if you are the applicant of the deceased person married to that you'll be spouse. Birth certificates would be of your children. Sometimes you may attach a court order. You also may need a power of attorney to show any authorization to take out letters of administration on behalf of an executor or behalf of any beneficiary. You need consent. You may need renunciation if the administrator, the executor that is named, do not want to take out letters of administration or probate. So these are the documents that you would need when dealing with estate duty. Also, you have to have the oath. The oath is usually prepared by the attorney's office and it goes with the application for letters of probate or administration. But GRA don't require the complete application. They have their own application process. So the only document would be the covering page to say there's an application to the High Court. So they take all the other documents with the oaths coming from this application, and then they process their documents together with all the forms that they want. And I have done a video before. You can see the link below of what are the forms rather they are requiring to pay the estate duty. So you have to go through this process first to obtain this certificate. When you finish this process, obtaining the estate duty, you will then now be able to go ahead with this process, application letters of probate. So again, all of these documents can be built up or reproduced. For instance, if you go on to death certificate, it's missing, you can go to Guyana, the Guyana Post Office Corporation, GPO building, and make a request by the registered office there for a death certificate. Wills, you can locate it in the Wills and Probate Registry if there is one. The valuation report, you can go to the Lands and Surveyors office for a surveyor to come and make a determination to measure up the land and determine the value of the property. Also, they're requiring one for, I believe, if you have shares, the shares issue once monthly or whenever it is given. The dividend certificate whenever often is allowed at the GRA. And then there's the rest of documents that follow suit if necessary. Again, thank you. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Do share on Facebook, share by email, copy the link and just share. It may be helpful in regulating property and help us to understand what the law is. I do wish the process would be simplified to able to deal adequately with land in Guyana and to fend off trespassers or adverse interests. So again, please subscribe, and I thank you for the following that I'm getting as well as the response. Thank you so much.